Howdy, howdy, and welcome back here to another episode here on the amazing Alma map. As we are moving along, still in June, but we're getting closer and closer to July. But before we get going on this episode, I wanted to do a flyover of this farm here that we, recently acquired. We purchased it, and we do have some plans for it. And as I mentioned before, one of the plans we're going to do here in the near future is we're going to take out the housing area here and this straw shed, which I'm really kind of sad to take out because I really like it, but we don't have a need for it. And we really need the space more than this really beautiful shed, which by the way, MA7 did an amazing job on that. Then the other thing is we also want to take out this other shed here as well, which is also a bell shed, also from MA7. And our plan is we're going to put in, we have some production. We want to put in a chicken coop and some other things. So that's going to be coming up soon, just not in this episode. And we already did harvest our alfalfa, and then the canola fields, plus way down there, you can kind of see it. The oat field are coming along nicely and hopefully should be ready to harvest here soon. Now, speaking of harvest, we're going to fly over here. Well, we're going to float, I guess. We're not flying, and we are moving pretty fast, but we're not like flying Superman fly. It's more like a float. But we have this field here, which is all ready to be harvested. So that's going to be the focus of this episode. However, before we can do that, we got to address our silo situation. So that's going to be the first thing we do on this episode, actually, is we need to put in a silo. So let me get landed here, and then we're going to start with a quick little build off of putting in our new silo. But before we get started on that, we first need to make sure I have plenty of room. So what I'm going to do here is we're taking the semi over here, and we're going to grab this trailer here because I mean, it's out of the way, I think. Probably, but let's make sure it's out of the way. So we'll just back up here real quick. There we go, and we're just gonna pull it forward to here for now. That will definitely keep it out of the way, and this semi sounds amazing. Oh yeah, that sounds so good. Close the door on there. There we go. Okay, so let's go into the build menu here, and we're gonna put in a silo. And I did put in a in the last episode that if you had any ideas for silos, put them in there. We didn't get any, but I decided since we didn't get any, we're gonna pick one that's actually from the map maker, which I figured that just seems like the right thing to do. So let me just scroll over here through the silos, which I have way too many mods installed on this game save. I do use the FS Mod Assist, which is a really awesome tool for separating out your mods for each folder, but I just have a ton of mods. I have over, I guess, somewhere like around 1,100 mods running right now. Let me see here. There's one in particular I'm looking for, though, and it's from Celobuki. It's who did an absolutely amazing job on this map, and he also did an amazing job on Iowa Plains and another map. And then I think I saw on his Facebook page that he has another map he just submitted to Giants, and I am excited to check that out. Can't wait for it. And now if I can just find his silo, it should be here. soon. Here we go. There we go. The grain silo system. And you may recognize this one. It's from Iowa Plains. And it's going to be a tight fit here. Very tight fit. A very, very, very tight fit. You know what? We're going to need to do something first. So let's do that first. We need to get rid of this tree over here. Let's get here. Let me pop into Easy Dev Tools here real quick. There we go. Now we can just press the... Oh, I need to turn on my screen so we can see what we're doing. And then somewhere on this one, maybe. Is that a bush? I think that might not be a tree. So let's see here real quick. Let's do some landscaping. Go to plants and grass and... Nope, that is a tree. Okay. I think this is one of those downy serviceberry trees. They look really cool, but I gotta tell you, they kind of suck when you're trying to get rid of them. There we go. We got it. So, something I've learned is sometimes if they're a little bit deep there, you have to get dig down in the ground to get rid of them. Run across that several times. It's just the downside of those types of trees. All right, so let's just so we make it look good. Let's go and put our grass back down. All right. I think now we're good to go. So let's hop back in here to our silos. I know now it's at the very end, so let's just do a quick scroll to the end, and there we go. All right, and this one actually is also in our price range, which is another huge bonus. And I think what I'm gonna do is try and line it up with that shed. We'll have to figure out something for the corn header, but we will worry about that later. All right, so let's do a little bit of landscaping here, and this is going to be a little bit tight here, but one of the plans I have here is we do want to get this large field here, but I think we're going to wait when we get closer, a little bit closer to the harvest season, to get this field, and then so we can harvest it. And then after we harvest it, we'll do some more additional landscaping and take out a little bit of the field here so we have better access. But for now, this is going to work great. So let me just do a little bit of quick landscaping here real quick, and just to make it look a little bit pretty, I guess. Pretty? I don't know. Better? I don't know about better, but yeah, just make it kind of fit in more with our what we're doing here. All right, I think we are good to go here. This should work nicely, and given our future plan is also to buy that field here, and we can kind of cut into it a little bit. This will work really well, I think. I'm just doing a little walk around here to make sure we didn't have any like that right there. There's a little slight dip there, so let's smooth that out here. So I know there was a little bit of terrain adjustments happening there, so I just want to make sure we didn't have some big items. That's actually not too bad. So think we're all good there. Let's just double check this, and yeah, I think we are good. All right, so we have our new silo complex in here, and I think this looks amazing. I mean, look at it. That's just so awesome. In fact, this looks so good. This will probably be the thumbnail. I'm just wagering this will probably be the thumbnail or something like this. We'll figure it out. All right, so we have our silo. That means we can put stuff in it. So what I'm gonna do for here is we need, well, you know what? We don't need to use this because we have, oh, actually we do need to use this, don't we? Because our auger cart will not, will it? Let's drive over here and check it out. Because we're gonna need something, because we're about ready to harvest the fields. We need something to haul that in, and we could use that. How does that unload? It loads on the side. Yeah, we're gonna need this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and what's I know we just loaded up this from this with soybeans. So let's go ahead and empty it out here. I mean, I probably could just use the back one, and there'd probably be more than enough, but just in case, we'll go ahead and empty it out. And can I get by here? It's a tight fit, but hey, we can get by. All right. So now it's on to the harvest, so we can move on to the month of July finally, provided nothing else comes up. I mean, what's left to come up? I don't think there's anything left to come up, so we should be good to move on. What I'm gonna do here is let's go ahead, park our truck and trailer right here, so we're ready to go. And then we will get started on the harvest, and I'm hoping we get some good yield from this rye. So let's head back, grab the harvester, and then we will get started on getting that rye harvested. And then after that, I think we can finally move on to July and sell those soybeans. In fact, hopefully, I really hope that that's how we will wrap up this episode. Maybe, fingers crossed. Maybe we will get there. Well, let's find out. Let's find out. All right, we are back out here. We got our header all hauled out, and I did kind of notice that, yes, that's a new hauling header. I could have sworn we had a John Deere header to go along with our John Deere harvester. And yes, I do apologize. We have a John Deere on the farm, but you know what? If you remember, we got it because, well, it was on sale. Otherwise, we wouldn't have got it because it's going to be really expensive to repair and it's probably going to break. But you know what? With this New Holland header, that just reduces the chances of it breaking. Yeah. Let's go with that. All right. So what we're going to do is let's get started on this field here. And I think I'm just going to do it myself. A lot of times I will use a worker, put it on course play, but I kind of want to do it myself. Oh, you know what? You want straw. And actually, before we get too far here, I'm just gonna drop the header down here real quick. Because I think what happened is, for some reason, I think this header reset. It's leased. Well, because I know for a fact I had that set up where it was going 12 miles an hour. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use the wonderful real speed mod here. I'll set the cruise control at 12 miles an hour and we'll just do it that way. So yeah, let's get this field all harvested. I'm hoping we get like a really good harvest from this, and this is one of the the special crops that are on this map here. And to be totally honest, I haven't used, I don't think I've harvested this before, this crop. So I am curious to find out what our yields like and how much it's going to bring to market, because I don't know. And I'm noticing I did a really bad job of cultivating and planting everything, because there's a lot of crops left over around the edges that I kind of missed. So yeah, just ignore that. I don't know what happened there. All right, so I'll do is we'll just get this done here real quick. It shouldn't take too long, and then we will do that thing that we've been saying we're going to be doing for, what is it now, the last 3-4 episodes, maybe more, I don't know. But we will move on to the month of July finally. Alrighty, this is pretty much it. Just one little pass back down and we are going to be done with the harvesting. Let's make a little U-turn here. There we go. And I believe that's it. Alright, so let's see here. I forgot this is a high capacity harvester. So we actually did pretty good. We got quite a bit from that. So let's head over here and we'll get it emptied into our semi. But before we do that, let's go ahead and unfold the header and drop that. There we go. We head over here, get our little auger pipe out, get this dumped, and then we're going to take the harvester back to the farmyard, grab our baler, get this all baled up here real quick. Actually, can I fill this in the back? Let's start with the back first. But yeah, so we're gonna head back to the farmyard with our harvester, and then we'll grab the baler and get all of this here baled up, and then we will move on to the month of July. Is it gonna fit? Maybe it'll fit in the back. How about that? All right, so let me go grab the one of our tractors and the baler and get this baled up, and then we will yeah, finally move on to the month of July. Well, I'm getting a little bit of a parking lot going here, so we will probably need to do something about this here pretty soon. We need to do in one of our upcoming episodes, we need to do a cleanup of getting everything put away and back into its place. Well, you know what, we've been using the Fent, and just so the class doesn't feel left out, we're going to use that for the baling. All right, we are out here, so let me get this baled up real quick. This will take no time at all. That'll be a real quick job. All right, we got a big chunk of this field done here, but we are fighting the sun going down. Why are you going down? I mean, I know it's after 8, but still. Come on, you're supposed to wait for me to finish. But you know what? We got lights. We'll finish this up. We're actually almost done here anyway, so yeah. Well, we have a little bit left. We got most of the field done. While we definitely did not beat the sun going down, lost that battle, but got that section, a little bit there and this, and we are done. Now, given that it is dark, we're gonna leave the bales out here overnight, and we will pick them up in the morning. So let me turn that off. Get that folded up here, and so we're gonna head back to the farm, and we will move on to the month of July. Okay, so I was getting ready to move on to July. I finished up here on the second day of June, and just finished, making sure all the animals are fed and taken care of. Got those bales all collected and put away. Still need to put a bunch of equipment away. Haven't gotten that far yet though. But as I was about ready to head in and move on to July, I decided, let's just check the prices of soybeans. And would you look at that? We are actually higher than the predicted max value in July. So our whole reason for moving in July was to sell the soybeans. But right now is the best time to sell them. So we're going to sell the soybeans now. And I mean, it would be foolish not to. So let's grab our soybeans here, get those loaded up. And then where was this sell point at, by the way? I was so excited by that, I didn't even check. Grain sell point. Is that the... Okay, yeah, that's the one over by the tracks that I have at least once mistaken to be the one for loading onto the train. Okay, so it's finally going to happen. We are selling the soybeans. We've been trying to do this for what, I don't know, it's like 3 or 4 episodes now, and it's finally going to happen. Hard to believe. I know. Hard to believe. I have to admit, as I'm driving through town here, the thought crossed my mind that right after I said we're going to sell the soybeans, of just ending the episode there. I don't know why that thought crossed my mind. That's evil. That's just downright evil. But it's also kind of funny, I think. I think Auto Sim Crew would have enjoyed that. talk about the entire episode and just end right before we do it. Oh yeah. Would have been funny. I may do that sometime, just for the fun of it. All right, let's see here. All right, we're doing pretty good here. We hit 1.3. Woo! We hit 1.4. No, but you know what? We made $280,000. That is awesome. And we finally got them sold. That's one of the interesting things about soybeans, and it's not unique to this map. It's just that's kind of the general thing in almost all the maps is, you know, most crops you get your peak price in January, but now with soybeans it's usually midsummer, and you definitely want to wait and sell till midsummer because the price difference is very dramatic on soybeans, which makes it one of the more challenging crops, but also makes it, if you're willing to wait and can afford to store it for pretty much half a year or more, a little over half a year, you can make some good money on soybeans. I mean, yeah, it's not the most profitable crop, but it's still pretty darn good money. But yeah, we have done it. We've made that achievement, that milestone. Well, we didn't get to July, but we got to the thing done that we were trying to get to July to do. So I consider that that goal is done. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here. So I want to thank you for watching. Hope you are really enjoying this episode and this series. If you are, sure hit that like button and yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think and any ideas you have for our future episodes. Well, until next time, have a absolutely wonderful day, and I hope you take some time, play the game, and hope to see you out there on the farm having some fun.